Hello, and welcome to a Broken Binding unboxing. And I don't know what title's in it, so let's find out. I ordered several titles, several of the exclusive titles in the Broken Binding, which included 3 on this order. I know one of the titles is not shipping for a while because it's not out yet. And then I got the shipping notification for the other 2 titles. But this is a really tiny box, so unless they're both really tiny books, I don't think I got both of them. So it's either Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree, which maybe that one's not shipping, but it said they're both shipping, or it's Illuminations by Alan Moore. But unless they're both really, really tiny titles, I don't think we have both in here. Look at all this packing material. Oh my god. So this must be Legends and Lattes because it has an art print. And I know that it was supposed to have an art print with it. So I'm thinking that's what we get. Or it could be a weird turn of events. Maybe I got the art print for the one and the other book. Who knows? So anyways, yep, Legends and Lattes. Okay, so this is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree, which I've been seeing a lot of very strange hype online about this. This is a cozy fantasy. It includes a little art print, kind of postcard. It's a little dinged around the corners based on the ribbon. Travis Baldree, Legends and Lattes, Tor, and the Broken Binding. That is the cover artwork right there. Very nice. Anyways, Travis Baldree, I wasn't familiar with his name, but I was familiar with his work. He was one of the designers for Runic Games. He did Torchwood. Torchlight? Torchwood was the Doctor Who show. Torchlight from like 10 years ago? It was like an isometric dungeon crawler, similar to Diablo in style, but it wasn't as dark as Diablo. I enjoyed it. It was a fun game. Anyways, he's writing now, and he has written Legends and Lattes, which is a novel of high fantasy and low stakes. It's a cozy fantasy novel, which is a genre I didn't realize existed, but I suppose it does. Torchlight, see, and apparently Rebel Galaxy and Fate, but I haven't played those. I have played Torchlight though. It was fun. So she's done slaying monsters. She's ready to serve coffee. So it follows an orc barbarian who hangs up her sword to create a little coffee shop in her village. But being that it's a fantasy world, they don't know what coffee is. And it just sounds like a delightful little tale. And it's got a lot of praise online. So I'm familiar with like cozy mysteries, which is, like Barbara loves 2 things, knitting and her cats. But when she winds up dead one morning, she realizes that only her cats have 9 lives. It's, the non-bloody kind of mystery. So think of that, but in fantasy. No slaying, no over-the-top magic. It's all a cozy, get a little mug of tea and cozy it up. So Legends and Lattes, Travis Baldree's signature there. It's, I like fantasy, and I'll certainly give cozy fantasy a shot. It's got a lot of praise. It had a lot of votes on Goodreads for one of the best fantasy titles of the year. And so when it was on sale via Broken Binding, I figured I'd pick it up, save a few bucks, even though I'm, making up those bucks with the shipping. But oh well. It sounds like a fun little tale, and it'll lead to a fun little unboxing, like right here, and it'll lead to a fun book review when I read it. So why not? I'm sure it'll be a delightful little tale. Not really your Joe Abercrombie, or your Terry Brooks, or your Tolkien, or whomever you want to read. Certainly no Steven Erikson. This is your Travis Baldree. So get comfy, put on some slippers, get yourself a nice little hot mug of cocoa, and dive right into Legends and Lattes. Copies of this are still available through the Broken Binding. You can get signed hardcover copies. I have actually seen this in the bookstores, but it was in paperback here in the States. So I don't know if there is a hardcover edition in the United States. So this might be your opportunity to get a hardcover edition, especially signed by Travis Baldree. Anyways, listen, I'll dive into the book soon, put it on my reading list, and I'll give you a book review once I've finished it. But thank you guys very much for watching. Check out the Broken Binding. If you're in the U.S. like I am, you have to go to the brokenbindingsub.com to buy the exclusive editions, such as Legends and Lattes. But if you're in the UK, you go to the regular main site, but links to both of them are in the description below. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time.